This is an intro. Who needs an intro? I don't need an intro. This is just a vape show. It's just a vape show. Vape show. This is an intro. Who needs an intro? I don't need an intro. This is just a vape show. It's just a vape show. Vape show.
What's up, YouTube? I'm your homeboy Josh, back at you with another video. And today, we're going to take a look at, ready? Heard of the Mutation X version 4? Well, now you've seen the Mutation X version 6. Mutation X version 6? What is he talking about? The version 4 just came out like 2 days ago. What's this? The Mutation X, version 1, version 2, 3, 4, just 4, made by a company called Indulgence. This guy, no, not made by Indulgence, no. Apparently whoever makes this guy has a thing for kangaroos. Kangaroos. I don't know. Why did I buy this thing? It's a cube. It's a cube, which I like. I like that it's a cube. I like the color options. I kind of wanted the green one. They were sold out of the green one. So I got they call it the Tiffany blue one. I don't know if it's quite Tiffany blue. Kind of. It's a sky blue, I guess. Maybe Tiffany. I don't know. I don't know if it's Tiffany. Maybe it's Tiffany. Is it Tiffany? Yeah, I guess it's Tiffany, right? Close enough. It's close enough to Tiffany. It's a shade of Tiffany blue. It's a shade of Tiffany blue. Okay. So, yeah, I bought it because I like the square style. The airflow looks just like the Mutation X version 2, which is the one I have, and I love the Mutation X version 2. I also loved at first glance that this drip tip, that's chuff cap style drip tip that is built into it, it's got to be all Delrin. It's like a solid block of Delrin. Just Delrin everywhere. It's a lot of Delrin. And I like the kangaroo, to be honest with you. I think the kangaroo is really, really cool. I wish that he was a little bit cleaner. I wish that he was a lot cleaner, actually. Yeah, I think what they were trying to do was, give him some kind of texture or something, some fur, some definition. I don't know. It just comes out looking janky. And I mean, the finish on the RDA itself is super smooth. I like the overall look and feel of it from the outside. From the inside is a different story. Yeah. Yeah. So come on in here. Come on in. Let's take an up-close look at the Mutation X version 6. So there it is, guys. Mutation X version 6. Version 6, yes. Is it authentic? No. But it says Mutation X version 6 on it. I guess it is because it is in the style of the Mutation X version 6, or in the style of the Mutation X, because it's got that cyclonic style airflow going on. It's got the same kind of airflow setup as the Mutation X version 2. I don't know. Why not just call it the kangaroo? Call it the kangaroo. I don't know. This is the deck that comes with the Mutation X version 6. This is not the same deck that is in here. This is actually the deck that came with the Oxy RDA, which I think is made by the same exact company because the deck is exactly the same. By the way, if you have not bought this RDA already, do not buy this RDA. Wait for the review. It's coming. It's a nightmare. Yeah, it is the exact same deck that comes with that other RDA to a T. It is a T-post design, nice pun. Yeah, I know. Here's the thing about this deck. It's got some huge issues. I mean, at first glance, it looks fine. It's got a pretty decent looking well. It's a T-post design. It looks like you're gonna be able to build pretty much whatever you want in there. No, not the case. Okay. If you look, the screws are entirely different. This screw, they're the same, and the two screws on the T-post are different than these. Different screws. There it is in the pack of spares. See, these are the two screws on the T-post. These are the two screws on the negative posts on the sides. that itself would not be an issue, except that if I unscrew this a little bit, maybe you can see. It's gonna be hard for you to see, but look very, very close. I'm gonna get as tight as I can. Look very, very close. Do you see how that screw is coming in? And it's coming in on the side. See, it's not taking up the entire post hole. Yeah, that's a problem. That's a big problem, because good luck getting this screw to catch your leads. Let me tell you, it was not fun. It was not fun at all. And it will totally clip your wires too. Clipping the leads was a huge problem with this guy. I've been having a lot of fun with that. Same thing with the ones on the negative post. They are clipping my leads, but they are actually catching the lead, which is nice. That's one thing. So what's the big deal? Well, watch this. See this screw right here, screwed all the way down? Watch what happens. I should not be able to do this if the screw is tightened all the way down. I should not be able to put the kanthal through there. So you can imagine that catching this kanthal on that post hole with that screw is not fun at all. And if I do get it to go in there, half the time it clips my leads. So yeah, no. And that's the biggest issue here, is the leads. The other thing, one of the O-rings, the top O-ring was way too fat. I actually had to trade it out and use one of the other O-rings because I could not get the top cap to actually fit over the O-ring and get on the, seal off the deck. It just wouldn't happen. So I had to change out an O-ring to make that happen. Otherwise it's a decent vape. Once you can get it built, once you can get the guy built, it's a decent vape. Good flavor, good clouds. I mean, it's the kind of the same experience that you get from the Mutation X version 2. It's very, very similar. Sadly, the top cap won't fit a Mutation X version 2 deck. I tried it, hoping that I could just do that and use the top cap, because I actually like the top cap a lot. I just don't like the deck. We're vaping on some Dapper by ClassyVapeCo. Classy guys at ClassyVapeCo. They sent me this juice last time I placed an order for some Uptown, which is super cool of those guys. Thank you so much. I love this juice. As you can see, it's almost gone. I've been vaping this juice almost nonstop. I really, really like it. I will be probably placing another order before too long, guys. Thanks. So yeah, that's the up-close look at the Mutation X version 6. There's my little rabbit ear quote marks. Version 6. Yeah, that top cap, see, it's kind of, yeah, even changing the O-ring, it's still pretty. Yeah, a little wonky getting it on there. Anyway, I'll see you back up there. So yeah, that's the Mutation X version 6. Whatever it is, it's not made by Indulgence, of course. It is made by some company out of China that decided to make it in the style of the Mutation X. Does it succeed? The way it vapes pretty good once you can get it built. Once you can get it built so that the leads will actually stay in the posts, and so that you didn't clip your leads in the process of doing that, it vapes pretty good. It vapes about as good as a Mutation X version 2, I would say. Plenty of clouds, decent flavor. I mean, maybe I didn't show you the inside of this top cap. It is, a circular design in there, only the outside is squared. The airflow design is almost exactly like the Mutation X version 2. You got your single airflow option, you got your dual airflow options. It is slanted so that it will create that cyclonic airflow effect. It's just a terrible, terrible deck to work with. Whoever makes this style RDA or this clone, whatever it is, change up the deck a bit, please, because... And while you're at it, take off Mutation X version 6. That's just silly. I mean, it's actually a decent RDA. It's decent. It's definitely very, 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 very similar to the Mutation X V2, but it's not a bad RDA. It's just a terrible deck. God awful deck. God awful, people. The finish on it is nice. They definitely did a nice job with the powder coat, whatever they used on this. They fudged the hell out of the kangaroo. Kangaroo looks terrible. But it's a good vape. It is. For what it is, it's a good vape. Once you can get it built. So where can you buy this? You can get this at AngelCigs. You can get it at Fast Tech. Would I recommend buying it? You know, I bought it thinking that, yeah, those post holes look like they might be a problem, but maybe I can put it on my Mutation X V2. You can't. It's just too big. It's not quite the right size. That's loose. It'll sit there, but it'll turn. It doesn't work. So don't buy this thinking you can put it on something else. Maybe you can put it on something else. Like I got a couple other clones style RDAs that I've popped the top cap on, and it does fit. You can use the top cap on something if you've got some other RDAs lying around. But the deck is terrible. If you don't have to build on this thing, then don't build on it. It is not a fun thing to build on. It's just frustrating. So I got it from AngelCigs. On AngelCigs, it's called the Mutation X V6 Style RDA. Fine, it's in that style. It's got the 18 airflow slots. It's got the cyclonic airflow. That's about where the similarities end. Why not call this thing the kangaroo? That's a decent name. It's got a kangaroo on it. He's a pretty cool looking kangaroo. Except, you know, he's a little janky looking, but they could clean that up. They could make him look a little better. They could clean up the deck, and they'd have themselves a pretty decent RDA. And then I'd recommend this. I'd love this thing if it had a decent deck and it had a kangaroo on both sides. That would be wonderful. Till then, it's just an RDA posing as a Mutation X V6. In which case, it's a cash grab. It's just using the name Mutation X to try and attract some attention, I guess. It's shenanigans, is what it is. Shenanigans. I'm calling shenanigans. Till next time, I'm your homeboy Josh. Vape on, Vapers.